Ugh, shit, I apologize for being gone for so long. I just had to go downstairs there, sort my dog out, get a wee drink. Alright, so anyway, this video is going to be going up on the YouTube afterwards. So on the Twitch side of things, here's the Twitch, top left, you can see it, whatever. YouTube, we're going to be reviewing Rohan Brooksy's game. It's low gold, couple of silvers getting invested by the golds. Gotta get that silver gold boosting going. You know what I'm saying? So he hasn't really told me anything going into this, so we're just gonna see what happens. I'll review it as we go along. It's 24 minutes long, the game, so we'll see. Let's get into it though. Let's see what the team comps are. Okay, got a Mercy Doomfist. That's pretty epic. Okay. Oh, he's thinking Soldier, thinking McCree, thinking Junkrat. Okay, so we got a triple DPS setup. Commonly seen in the ranks of low gold, which maybe not optimal, but it looks like the Doomfist changing. How about Ryan? Silver on the Reinhardt. Epic. Got a Moira Mercy. Not optimal. In current meta, you'd like to see an Ana or something like that. Preferably not two main healers, but it can work at this rank. I could see it. Oh, people got voice. We've got Fruity in voice comms. That's pretty epic. Fruity on the Mercy, of course. Nice comp, guys. Right, it's a nice comp, guys. Everyone, join team voice. Everyone join team voice. There we go. Oh, trying to figure out how to do smiley face. Alright, you got the smiley face. Okay, so it's good to see the positivity in the voice comms. You don't often see that in ranks above platinum. People don't really use voice comms. See, it's weird. Lower down the ranks, people use voice comms. Mid ranks, people don't, and then top end the ranks, they somewhat do, somewhat don't. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to pause here before the game starts, okay? So first of all, what you want to be thinking about Junkrat is, can I get a trip mine. Your trap, can I get it in a wee sneaky position? So like what I'll typically do on Junkrat, or like the higher level people, such as Jake, LOL, Jake, right? He'll put the trap down a bit further down, right? So where they're coming out of spawn, they can see it, but not straight at the door though. That's kind of a bot play, It can work in lower ranks because everyone there is a lower ranked player. I won't say anything too mean. But what you want to do is you want to put the trap in a sneaky position. So what I like to do is I like to put it outside the large health pack, behind the choke, because there people typically spamming. Just go over there. You can typically just get some damage. That's what you're looking to do as Junkrat. Your positioning, if you want to hold in this room here, you're looking at, that's completely fine. That's good positioning. What you want to do is you want to like wrap back around. So if they're gonna push in, you need to be counter shooting them from the point over in this direction here. If you can see where my mouse is aiming, where the diva is. Your team comp, as I said, it's alright. It's alright. Let's just play out, see what you do, man. There's someone silver portrait in silver. There's someone silver portrait in silver. Dude, that is that is so toxic. Look, man. Let's just worry about your play, okay? Let's just see what happens. Let's see how you do. Okay, you're just typing that for the review. Okay, man. Don't be putting on voice. Okay, so what you're doing here, this is alright. It's alright. Oh, you see the Tracer. You want to try and fend off the Tracer. You answer Tracer. Diva going around dealing with the Tracer. That's good. The Moira, though, however. Okay, so you don't want to be standing straight on the front line, as you'll get completely destroyed by their spam. If they have anything to spam you out with, it looks like they have a Zen that can get you. I'd like you to pull up your wee player screen so I can. Oh, you're low. You gotta back up. Just hold this wee ground. This is good so far. Sorry. Preferably don't be trying to spam straight into Diva. She has defense midges, of course.
And on top, please give back, do something.
Okay. So what you're doing right now is just kind of risky. It's kind of risky, but it's fine. It's fine. Nice kill on the Tracer. Nice kill. Okay, what you're doing right now, not really much to talk about. You're building your Rip Tower quite fast. You built it in a minute, that's alright. As you go, I'll pause there real quick before you use Rip Tower. Okay, so whenever you're going up the ranks, right, Divas will typically start eating more of your spam as Junkrat, right? That's a fact. You would not have been able to build that Rip Tower as fast if it was even in Platinum, Diamond, Low Master, you would not have built that fast, right? Now, with your Rip Tower, if you send it straight at the enemy and get a kill, that's quite lucky. As you go up in the ranks, people are going to be able to focus down faster. Myself as a Ryan main, I can usually snipe tires if they're predictable with my Fire Strike. So you'll get a lot of Reinhardts doing that. So you're going to be very careful if you're going to send it straight at Reinhardt. So what I usually would suggest doing is send it up over the top, and then just try and get someone on the back line. Don't be too cheeky with it. Don't try and go for a triple man, 6 man. Just try and get a key target, such as like a Zenyatta who doesn't have like fast mobility, a healer, just a core target. It depends on the situation. Most times not, it is the Zenyatta or something along that line. So let's just play out, see what you do, man. Okay, so you fought. Alright, so you did what I thought you were gonna do. Just send it down the mid. Which, in this situation, I feel like you just got the tire. You were like, okay, I just want to use it. I want to see what happens. Not the best play you could have made. But it worked out though. You've got the Diva Mech, you got the Zarya. Not the best, but it's gonna force the enemy team to regroup. It's whatever. Just try not to, like in this situation, if you were another player in the team, don't use any more ults, right? Once you've committed, kill 2, and you're up on 2 CP especially, you've won the fight if you're on defense, right? It goes like that for quite a lot of modes though. If you've used 2 ults and then you've killed 2 of their team, you don't want to be killing anymore, right? You get me? I'm probably talking gibberish right now, but you've won the fight. Let's just play it out.
Come back.
This is fine. Not really risky. They're dragging. Alright, that was a terrible drag. That was an absolutely terrible drag.
No.
Okay, so you want to get back in your room on the left here? Yeah, okay. Just continue to spam. Strong crap, boys. What more can I say? This is fine. Just try not to feed the Zarya. Of course, try not to feed the Zarya, lol, but just try not to do it the best you can. It's fine, really. It's fine. You're building your Rip Tower quite fast as well. That's good. Genji seems like he's went with the blade. Not done too much on his fit. That looks like a Chips a blade or an AKM blade. Insert Genji.
If you want me, I can go with scan.
Genji looks like he wants to go fit scan. That's epic.
Okay, on my way.
Okay, Diva sending the bomb. What do you want to use here? Okay, you got lucky there, right? In situations if there wasn't something there, you'd want to use your Junkrat mines to quickly shoot burst out there, right? Alright, so it seems like you've just lost this fight here. If you want to just sustain. Okay, so you've used Riptire here. I thought you might do it whenever I seen the team pushing in. So this Riptire can either get extremely lucky and take out their entire team, right? 1 in a million chance, get their whole team. That would be a good play, but it's unlikely to happen. Now, in this situation here, whenever the whole team is pushing in, the target you're still going to be looking for is the healers, right? Because if your team is able to get the respawns in, get on in there, you'll be an advantage if the healers are down. You typically won't have the fastest time going back, as it looks like they had a Mercy and a Zen. So try and find the healers of this Riptire here, or maybe just send it their whole team, kill them all. I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, so you're on 30 health. You don't want to be too greedy. You got the fire. That's okay. You got the fire. You got the fire and the Mercy. This fight is relatively winnable. Alright, so their Ana looks like she's holding the left high ground, what I can see. Alright, send out your mine. Yeah, good again. Just try your best here to aim. Use your mine a bit more. That's a big bit of advice I can say. Use your mine a bit more.
I need eating, please.
See, in that situation there, that was a bot play. What you just did there was completely out of position, right? As it seems from your aim with Junkrat, you're not very accustomed to projecting his mines where they're going to go. So in that situation, the best thing to do would either be back up, just wait for your supports a wee bit more. That was a lack of knowledge without knowing your Moira was there, which is alright to an extent. Your Mercy was healing you in certain situations. But there, you just kind of wanted to stay behind the bell in the middle of the point instead of spreading out across the point. That wasn't very good. You need to be thinking about these things. And as well as that, use your trip mines more as well. So there's a wee combo of Junkrat you can do where you use his primary fire, bang, and then you throw out the mine, bang. That can instantly kill pretty much any 200 HP hero. So you want to try and be doing that, okay? Just practice it in like firing mage or deathmatch, something like that. Other than that, your medals, you're probably thinking you're doing very well right now with all your medals, right? To an extent you are. But medals don't, it's an LOL Stylosa type meme, but your medals don't typically mean everything, if you get me, right? So, let's just keep on. I shouldn't have paused it there. I'm going to take a quick drink. I'm absolutely dying first. Pepsi Max amazing. Now, see, your entire team's died here, right? If you didn't die, that Zarya, I reckon you could have maybe held that point. Oh, pardon me.
I don't know if we can hold it.
No, obviously, McCree, you can't hold it.
It's okay,
Right.
come back.
This is alright what you're doing, it's whatever. Typically you're not going to get anyone with that spam, but just take up positioning. What you want to be doing is position yourself there on the high ground. up there on top left. This is kind of done what you're doing. You do want to be sitting up top left though, but people at this rank do not really take high ground positioning. They usually will hold on the point, which is okay. But I'd still be taking up high ground, because then you can aim down at them and just be an advantage that way, right?
On the left, top.
Diva got a big gun. Diva got a big gun.
Right on that little jump.
Barry Mercy on the left.
Okay, so one thing I'm noticing with your Junkrat is you're not too sure where to be positioning your spam at a certain time, like on this point, right? Typically in the higher ranks, what people will be doing is they'll be sitting up here behind the Ryan shield or Rissa shield, something like that, or if it's dive, they'll dive over the top, something along them lines. But anyway, if you're able to build your way up the diamond or plat, something like that, people will be typically holding up here more. So you'll just be wanting to spam down that wee hallway as they come up, or you'll even just be able to spam down onto the point. You know, typically you don't want to be sitting on the point as a Junkrat, right? That's for like the tanking presence, all that, just back them up a wee bit. What you're doing right now for this elo is whatever. You're close to your rip tire, so we'll have to see what you do with that. I'll quickly go over. So with your rip tire, you want to go behind the point, take cover, so you're not able to like be killed by the fire. Fire's a target right now to kill you. I apologize, that was disgusting. Alright, so anyway, oh, I just did it again. Yuck. So you want to go behind the point and maybe send your rip tire around the right hand side if you have enough time for it. Go over the top, see if you can find your supports, typically higher ranks, an Ana or something, which is meta right now. You'll be sitting up here, or if you're able to get at the top and then go down over the bridge. You know, usually it looks like the Zarya sitting on the bridge. You could get the Zarya if her shield's not popped, or someone even a bit further back. Or if you're extremely lucky, you can pick off the Pharah if you're able to send it the whole way around with the Pharah moving and stay in that position. Or you could send it up over the top this way and do the same thing, you know. But one thing I do not want you to be doing is just sending it straight down the point. If you do that, that is an extremely bad play. Let's see how the plays out there. And also do remember to be placing down your mine a wee bit more as well. Okay, you went somewhat behind the point, that's right. Absolutely huge, man. You couldn't have asked for more of that tire. In terms of like mechanical skill with the tire, you want to be using the walls a wee bit more of cover, all that type of stuff. With Rip Tire, if you just ram it into the wall, right, without doing any jumping or anything, it won't make as much noise, so you can keep it there and kind of bait people around corners with it. That tire though was huge. That was a huge tire. That's one you to point that tire. Doesn't matter how it's fine. You've won.
Do we come back?
Do we set up your mines in position, like we sneak position? See where you're looking right now? Just behind that wee corner there, at the ledge. Oh, okay, you don't want to stay safe. That's fine use of drop mines, please.
Diva, if you can you help me with Fire and Mercy? Thank you.
Thank you. McCree asking for the advice on the help on the comms. You gotta kill the Hanzo, that's a big stagger.
Come back, Hunter, come back.
That's one thing you don't want to be doing is these ranks as well as staggering.
She's out.
That's more an attacky stagger with 2 CP, so we'll see what happens. That's an alright place for a mine, but knowing as they as a Hanzo who'll be taking the high ground along here, I would say place the mine somewhere up there. Also, don't be afraid to throw in like your mines. You know, the mines are big source of damage. Help out, you know, creating spam, pressure, all that. Right, you're launching the defense matrix right now. That's a big time. That's a big time. Wasn't the best of charge though. It's alright though. It's alright though. You won.
Don't fish behind on the point.
It's fine. Just spam them.
He's low.
You can spam mine. You can win with him down here if you just use your mine. You could use the mine, man. Alright, you got extremely lucky there. You should have used the mine as soon as you went down again. You should not have waited that long. As your mechanical skill with hitting the, you know, his primary fire is not as strong. You need to rely on your mines a bit more until you can improve. Right, so you're close to another tire again, which is quite crazy, but we'll see. See, place your mine, man. Place your mine. It's actually really stressing me out. You really, yeah, getting carried by his Ryan yet again, dude. We'll see, dude. That's just the Twitch job. You're gonna be wanting to place your mine. You know, dude. Use the mine, the trap combination. Just use it, right? It's something you're not taking advantage of, and in some situations it doesn't do a lot. Some situations it'll do a lot. Just use it, you know. Alright, so your Diva is dead. Doesn't seem like the Mercy can get a safe res off. Alright, your ultimate's ready. Okay, the McCree has died. Okay, so you're wanting to get in cover. Okay, good, you're doing it again. Alright, you need to back off. Go to spawn. Just go to spawn. Alright, so in that situation, you're wanting to get back to spawn. I would have tired from spawn, maybe in that situation, if you weren't able to get heals that fast. Typically, you don't want to be using tire from spawn, but we'll see. It's not that good. In that situation, you really wanted to try to avoid the Pharah. You know, you wanted to play a little bit more defensive, and you were trying to. I could see that, but you just need to do a wee bit better at it. You know? There's not really too much way to say that. Okay, that's right. That's right. Now, also as well, right? A good thing with 2CP strategies is switching to a hero. See, your McCree switched to Mei to stall the point a wee bit longer. So in that situation, instead of staying on the Junkrat after your tire got destroyed, maybe swap off to good heroes to contest with. Lucio, Brigida, Doomfist. Doomfist is a really good one. Mei, Hog to an extent, Wrecking Ball as well. Diva, you know, all these types of heroes. Just fast heroes or sustain heroes like Mei and Hog, you know, who can get back to the point. That's what you want to be doing. So hero on attack, let's see what you pick.
Pharah, they will destroy us. Or any snipers, poke. I mean, a diva can contest high ground, but that's about it.
Okay, so you're gonna go Ryan here? Okay. Okay, that's right. Okay, well, I'm actually glad.
The problem is not really Pharah. The problem is that Mercy just sticks with her every time. That's the problem.
Dude, some gold level comms right here, man. Alright, so I'm actually quite glad you're playing Ryan, man. I can really coach you on Ryan, man.
The moment we take that comp, we're not gonna be.
I feel like I've said man a wee bit too much, but sure, why not? Yeah, like
either a Hanzo, a Widowmaker, McCree maybe, on the off chance he can like land his headshot.
Okay, so these guys are discussing what to do against their comps, their comp, right? I'll just actually let it play out until it gets there. Just ignore what they're saying.
Okay.
A good comp to run on Hanamura, right?
Zen too if you want to DPS.
Oh, are you gonna swap?
Okay.
Alright, dude, we'll see anyway. We'll see anyway what you swap to. Something good, right, is you can either run dive or you run goats, right? Goats is extremely strong. I don't think Bastion is that strong though. But if you're gonna pick up me and tank though,
try and stick to me like glue with your matrix if I press my Q.
It's really interesting to hear these comps on. It's really interesting.
Do my best.
Gonna go Widow? Alright, well they've got Ran. That's kind of disappointing. I would like to see you Ran, man. I can really help out when it comes to Ran.
Can you heal Panther? Otherwise I can.
Alright, you really should have picked the hero by now, man. That's a mistake. You should have had your hero picked. It's a small mistake, but it's whatever. Soldier, I would not recommend this point. I understand he's a lower skill cap hero. You know, just kind of, alright, this looks like you're going to Orisa Zarya, which is not a good setup. Orisa Zarya, not a good setup. If you want to be running an Orisa comp, you need like Hog or Diva, something along this. We're doing right now, you get this Tracer, that's fine, it's fine. You just want to think about your general positioning. Soldier, not the best choice on this. You just want to fall back right now. Just fall back, or else you might get staggered. Just fall back best you can. Just run away. Just run away in this situation. See, if they pushed you, if this was higher ranks and they pushed you, you'd be dead and you'd be staggered a bit longer. So you might even die. Right, don't fear, use your health kit as well. Right, so in this situation, a good DPS hero here. It looked like you were extremely struggling with the pick. Soldier was not the pick. If you're able to play something along the lines of Genji, Hanzo, Widow, get up to the high ground, just be, you know, cross-firing on them, get behind them, you know, even a Sombra, just get behind them, cause general flank angles, cause that's what you need in 2CP to do this type of stuff, right? Soldier, at the moment, he's not meta, he's not good. Stay away from Soldier. Stay away from Soldier. Try and learn something else at the moment. Touch is doing, you know, something a bit more meta. Alright, team's really staggered right now.
They melt my shield in 2 seconds, I can't really do that much.
Right, so really all you can do in this situation is just spam the choke. Spam the choke. That is all you should do. You got Narissa. That's quite cheesy how you got it, but sure. Whatever. Right, fall back. Don't not be afraid to use your health back there, man. If you're getting low, do not rely on the sports to always be healing you. No? Alright, your Reinhardt here, really, he should not be standing in choke. He got a huge slam.
Go on.
Right, in terms of mechanical skill, just work on the aim, you know, etc. You just need to work on it. You need more time play. You're still quite a low level. Also, man, there's not too much to say with Soldier on first point. He's not a very good pick first point. Do not be trying, you know, do not be picking him. You know, better heroes like Hanzo, Sombra, just quick crossfire. Now, one thing I'd like to see you do here is where you're gonna go. Are you gonna go straight down mid, or are you gonna take the high ground on the right side? Why? No, that is something. Now, I bet you're wondering yourself, why did I die there? I don't know, either, man. Lucky you're getting rest. That's a bot play by there, McCree. That was terrible. And there's ours up. Okay, so this situation now you're up. Going down mid isn't the worst choice, but what I'd like to see you do is take the high ground on the right side. That way you can create crossfires, especially because your attack buys are not. See, you just got eliminated by the Zen because you're not taking good position.
Okay, come back.
Okay, come back. That's alright. But you're on. That's good.
We
Sorry,
good
shot.
now.
Yeah.
You do have the medals, to be fair, but medals doesn't mean anything. Man. Really doesn't. Look, soldier right now if your attack visor. Alright, so I actually paused perfectly on your team comp. So you got a tracer soldier, not meta in the slightest. But it's alright. It can work. It can work. Reinhardt, that's a fine pick. Zenyatta, fine pick. Mercy, Zen, that's a fine combination. Really, you would typically want an Ana, but I understand this Elo. Not many people are able to aim, so that's fine. The Diva, that's fine as well. You know, Diva, Zarya, something like that at this point. So something along those lines. As well as that, right? Just a wee bit of key advice that I noticed whenever I first moved with the PC is that people at the lower ranks really like to use Ryan Winston a lot, or Ryan Winston Orisa, just that combination. It's a terrible combination. Do not have double shields. That's terrible combination. But the advice I give you right now is go high ground. Wait till your team pushes in. Use tac visor. Try and burn them down. Also, wait until their Orisa uses their shield, has their shield burnt down, so you're able to get more damage in. Wait for the Zarya bubbles to be used. That way, your tac visor does more damage. So let's just play it out.
Let's get you back out there.
Am I able to put this in hard quality? She said it was.
When you guys go in, I'm gonna
360.
flank
The mark.
from the left side.
Let's go on the right. Let's go up.
Let's. Yes.
This Reinhardt here is
Right.
making good calls. Go right side. That's good. That's a huge call by him actually, because I don't think he would have done it without his call.
You guys ready?
Go.
Wait,
Go up,
we
go up,
group
go
into
up.
your Ryan. Your Ryan's really far behind you.
See, you can either take the high ground where you're looking at right now, where the Zenyatta is, if you're gonna use your tac visor, or you can stand on mid. Either way, it works out alright. Just depends on the situation. You know? It's not really a better situation if you're gonna stand on the right side. Okay, so your Diva mech's down. You cannot win this now, no matter how you try. There's, I take everything back, man.
They are all low.
This is gold. I'll let this play out. I'm gonna let this play out. Now, if this was above the rank of platinum, you would not be alive right now. You would have wasted your ultimate, and if I was on your team, I would be flaming you for how bad that ult usage just was. But because it's gold, you got away with it, right? Dropping to the point while using your ultimate was a terrible thing to do. Absolutely terrible thing to do. You wanted to stick with the high ground, use your ultimate, that way you have perfect crossfire and you're in no danger of dying really unless you got pulled by the Orisa, which 9 times out of 10 you can just avoid by sprinting away or something like that, right? You didn't wait for the Orisa barrier to be destroyed, which to an extent I can understand. You haven't developed that level of game knowledge yet. But in situations, wait for the Orisa barrier, wait for the Zarya shield as I said before, and stick to the high ground with Soldier. Sitting on the point right now is very dumb. Right now during this regroup phase, I would say move to mid if you're able to. So you're going to want to move to over here where my cursor is. Move down here so then you're safer, you can still get your damage off a Soldier, as you're playing in the patch where his 6-shot burst has been buffed, so you can get more damage off, which isn't the biggest buff, but still a relatively big buff. Yeah, this positioning right now, it's not very good. It's not very good. You're going to be able to be easily burnt down and you're dead, just as a fall. Well, at least you got a tick. At least you got a tick, so it can be somewhat justified, but if you're going to take out positioning on the low ground, you're not going to even stand on the point. Standing on the point is a terrible thing to do. Never want to be doing that as your DPS really, unless you're something like a, I don't know, fucking Doomfist and you're just going in for a second or some shit like that. But you do not want to be sitting on the point of Soldier. That's very bad. Sorry. It's probably specify this. Soldier second point here is alright. I have no problem with Soldier second point. Soldier first point, that's the issue.
Let's go up again.
Of course, it's still not the most optimal pick in this meta, but isn't the best. Okay, they've got a sim. Did they have a sim before? I'm not sure if they did, sorry. Alright, you can pull down, just continue on going. Continue going to the high ground. Pretty much right now, if Soldier, all you want to be doing is holding the high ground
Also some turrets.
and just providing, you know, supporting fire. That's it, really. That's all you want to do.
Thanks for the heals.
I have my ult.
Alright, you've been dragged out, that's whatever. Just go to high ground.
Shield down.
Okay, just stick to the high ground. Okay, as your aim improves, you would have killed that Hanzo. He died anyway to 8 months. Dropping point, that was No, sorry. I apologize for that. Dropping the point in that situation was actually an okay decision as the sim wall went up. But standing on the point, instead of standing here, you could actually go around behind you and go to the left side and hold that left high ground, which would have been better than stand on the point, which I'm assuming you're going to do. So let's just play it out. You should
On
have
a
hit
low,
that.
on the back.
Good.
Behind you there.
Okay, this is alright. Unlucky of the Zenyama. Left click. Oh, sorry, back click him.
Nice.
Okay. Advice to that second round there on attack. Take high ground as soldier. Wait for barriers to be used before you use your ultimate. Typical stuff like that, man. And of course, just improve on your aim in general. I'm gonna have another drink here. I'm absolutely thirsty, man. Drank nothing all day. Right, so on defense here again, the Junkrat's a fine thing to play. However, it looks like you got a fire it, which also serves the role of Junkrat. He's one soldier, that's completely fine. As looked like that a fire last time, soldier can help do a fire, that's alright. Junkrat may something along the lines here, man. For your Lou. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna skip it a wee bit further on, so to start. Okay, so let's see where you place your mine. Now, you see, this is what I asked you to do the first round, right? That is a good mine placement. Myself, personally, I wouldn't have placed it straight on the step. I would have placed it a wee bit closer to this pole. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Okay, generally, just the same advice I give you the first round. Just hold your ground the way you did before. Sorry, this is actually a bit of advice I didn't give you. What you should be doing here in this situation is you should go up to this high ground here, okay, and then just lob mines down. Or find a position down here you're able to lob mines closer to their spawn. As if you're in a safe position, which here you are relatively safe if they don't have a Hanzo or Widow, you can't really die straight away. So if you were to take up here and then spam down with your mines, that's a good call. Here, that's perfectly fine as well, but a bit more effective if you were up here. See?
Jesus.
Okay, now you see. I probably look like an idiot right now for saying that. As your soldier who was holding the high ground died straight away to the Hanzo. So, if anything, you're the smart person now. But I'm pretty sure you have a Mercy, so Mercy can res him. Yeah. Mercy field or jump. They have a Doomfist. Right, Doomfist, you want to use your mine. That's good. Good use of mine. It's almost like you're listening. Okay, this is pretty lost here, but it's still winnable. Okay. With Junkrat, you cannot be relying on your primary fire jar as much, as you have not learned the projectile trajectory, whatever how you ever pronounce it. So you're gonna be wanting to use your mines more. Just generally use your mines more, and your mine. Fucking hell. Mine trap. Somebody talk today. Same thing I said the first round. Just hold high ground, man. Much better. Dimfist got a big kill on the Hanzo, that's good. That mine placement, sorry, that trap placement, jeez. Right, this is perfect. See what you're doing right now? This is perfect. But I would back up as your Reinhardt is not here with you. Oh, there he is. Okay, you can hold this ground now. This is good to hold this ground. No, I'm paused right here. I'm gonna pause right here and say the one that was bad positioning. Whenever you used your tower, you should have been a bit further down the stairs, closer to walls, so you were in better cover, as I'm pretty sure they have a Hanzo who could have picked you off. Instead of sending your tower straight down, I would have sent that behind. In that situation it worked, but if the Reinhardt had his fire strike available, you wouldn't have got that triple, you wouldn't have won here. Send it around. Be more sneaky with your towers.
Insist there, watch out.
Okay, that's just bad aim there with your Junkrat mechanics. If you had better aim there, the Doom would have been lower health. Would have died a wee bit faster. That's just lucky spam, really. It's just lucky spam. Alright, the Ryan, the fact that he walked into your trap there, that's
Voltron
just
Thunder, try and get shit.
it's kind of feels bad. Right, throw out your trap here and see if you can knock them down on the low ground. That'd be something like that. Right, if you're able to back up here quickly, build up your tower. Okay, so fine, just finish them off. Honestly, this situation, I'd say just pop your rip tire. Just explode on point. If you did that a wee bit before, you could have finished up a wee bit faster. It's whatever, okay. Your drunk out play was fine. That in fact, I'd say your drunk out play that round was far superior to it was first round. I'd say that drunk out play was easily relatively high platinum, which may be a big statement to say, but your drunk out was fairly alright that round. Apart from your tire usage, if you had better tire usage and used your mines a wee bit more, sorry, not your mines, your traps a wee bit more efficiently, I'd say you could climb. I'll just skip it here.
Brig, we're gonna be healing the shit out of you, so make sure you stay out.
Hold on.
Keep
Hold on a second.
Brig, we're gonna be
Hold on a second.
healing the shit out of you.
Perfect, man. I thought your description was just a joke or something, man. But you're actually running goats, man. Okay, so I suppose I should run you through what goats is. I'm sure it's not that complicated to understand. What you do is Lucio amps it up. He amps it up the speed. You run at the enemy. You use all your cooldowns to kill someone. Then you just roll their team. That's how you play goats. There's no explanation to it. Zarya, however, I'll give you a bit of explanation how to play her. Use your bubbles efficiently. If your Reinhardt's going to charge, bubble the Reinhardt. Someone on your team is low, bubble him or her. No discrimination. And then yourself, if they have a Reinhardt and they use their fire strike, trying to eat it up with your bubble. You know, try and time these things. You know, just general knowledge. If you see damage coming in from a Junkrat, use your bubble. If you see a fire strike, use your bubble. If you're able to time it well enough, so if the enemy's fire strike is coming through, use both your bubbles. That way you get more charge. You know.
So make sure you stay out from keep healing us.
I can't believe you're actually running goats in gold, man. This is hilarious.
Ready? Stay as one fat off unit. Come on, boys.
Now, you see, you could have easily just got some charge there by eating that fire strike with your bubble if you're a wee bit better with your position in there. But it's fine, it's fine.
Move.
Okay, your Reinhardt is playing like a bot here. This frustrates me to no end. Seeing your Reinhardt standing back in a goats comp, man, frustrates me to no end. Right? I learned my Reinhardt by watching players such as Fraggy, right? And Fraggy is one of the most aggressive Ryans in the entire game. And take an example from him. If that was him, he would be swinging his hammer. Shield wouldn't even be up. He'd be running straight at the enemy, using his charge, just slamming his cooldowns, man. That's the whole point of Ghosts. You just want to smash them, right? It's a cheese strategy. Just smash them with goats. It's that easy, man. Your Reinhardt sitting back like this. I'm pretty sure all the supports are ahead of all the tanks, which is completely wrong. The tanks need to be up front, you know? Ulysses died. That's a terrible play. Your E? Oh, it's alright. Zarya, just work on your own, man. Right, just smash the enemy. Smash the enemy. Wait, is the enemy team running a weird goat? No, I don't think that. Okay, man. Your aim, it's what I expect of a gold player. It's what I expect of a gold player. Just generally work on your tracking. You know, like, a way you learn tracking just by playing deathmatch. That's how you learn how to track. With goats, you were playing far too passive. Your Reinhardt was playing absolutely terribly. Your Reinhardt, if he was playing more aggressive there, this fight would have been won a bit easier. I think you're still going to win the fight, but I could be wrong.
Think we should deal with Reaper?
Fine, kill him more.
Stay on point.
Okay, thing with Zarya as well, right? I'll just let this play out here.
Nice.
You won that. That's right. Wasn't very good. The Orisa coming back, that's a bot play. What the Orisa just did, that's absolutely terrible. Don't be going back to the point if you've lost it. And there's no way contesting, especially on 2 CP. Plus the grab, okay, that's fine. Alright, just speed boost the point. This is fine. Typical goats.
Ryan, careful when you charge in like that.
Ryan That call your Moira, I think, just made. Ryan, be careful when you charge in like that. Where did he charge to? Hold on, let me back this up a little bit here. This is making me laugh. Okay, here we go. Where did your Ryan charge to that was too aggressive? Because there's no enemies.
Go, 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 go.
Where did he charge that was too aggressive?
Ryan, careful when you charge in like that.
The Reinhardt hasn't used his charged ability. What's this Moira talking about? The Reinhardt hasn't used his ability. What? Okay, what? The Reinhardt didn't even use his charge, but the Moira's telling him to be careful whenever he's using his charge. Okay. Okay, understood. Understood. Sorry about that. Okay, so
We're split.
we're sorry. I've been meaning to say this for ages now, right? Incorporate your left clicks or your right clicks whenever you learn.
Ryan is behind.
Where your team is right now, I don't know. Your tank should be on point. Your Reinhardt free that thing. Your Reinhardt Diva, your whole team should be on the point with you. No, that's not your bad.
I'm gonna try.
That's your team's bad in that situation. Your team should have came straight to the point with you. You know, if you're gonna run goat, you need to play aggro aggressive.
Yeah, let's go together.
Your team didn't do that.
We split.
Your Reinhardt is not a very good player. And your Moira's sadly dead. That's
No, come back.
forever just.
Come back. Jesus.
You see, even the Moira's getting a bit frustrated here at the fact that Reinhardt's used Earth Shatter. Reinhardt using Earth Shatter there in the last minute, he probably won't be able to build up another one, as you're not playing goats as efficiently as what you could be. If you're using it efficiently, he could build up another. But you're not playing goats to a good extent, which is bad to say, as it is the easiest strategy in the game. It's quite literally just run at the enemy, use all our cooldowns, no fucks given. That simple. It's that simple. Your Moira dying there, that's whatever, just wait for her. Your Reinhardt using Earth Shatter, terrible play. And then your Diva, I don't know where your Diva is, but she's been demexed by Reaper. I don't know what's going on. Oh, they're already quite there, right there. And your Reinhardt's there.
I can't let my makeup. I did everything.
Okay. Right, in this situation, if your Brigadia dies here. Oh dear mate. Okay, your Brigida dying there was horrific. You and your Brigida's positioning was terrible. As soon as everyone on your team starts dying, you back down the stairs. You come around here. You see where your Moira's standing? You stand here. You don't do anything. Just wait. Just wait. Don't give the enemy ultimate choice. Just wait. This Reaper man, he's playing aggro aggressive, but it's working, which is quite shocking to say.
Alright. Brig, try and take out that. Wait up. Ryan. Where you going, bud? Stay with the team.
Let's go. Center.
You have to go, Zarya. Come to.
Okay,
I have
this
my
Reinhardt, he needs to be staying with the team more, that's right.
Ignore
Okay,
right.
what he did there, bubble in the brand, that was good. That was good.
Ryan is
That was you see what just happened there? That was a huge play. That was huge. You've won this. You cannot lose.
oh behind. Anzo behind.
There you go, man.
Nice.
See
Oh,
now.
GG.
Feels bad.
Bye.
Okay, let's just end it. I'll just let it play out here. Okay, dude, basic things to pick up on. Your positioning, learn that a wee bit better. Take high grounds more. Work on your tracking, work on general stuff like that. You know? Oh, you got to play the game, so. Oh. Didn't even stick around to see it. Okay, dude. Right, hopefully you're able to learn something from this. If you're watching us on YouTube, smash the like, guys, dab, all that type of stuff, man. Honestly, wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. You know, drop a wee like. Let's just say, oh well, there we go, man. Just generally work on everything I said in the video, and I guarantee you can get to at least high plot. You can get to at least high plot easily. I could see you in low diamond, man. I could see it. And then from whenever you get the low diamond, of course you can work your way up further. Yeah, I know Twitch chat, LOL, gold gameplay, dude. I'm aware, but like generally this guy can improve. He can improve. Everyone can improve. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream there, man. I'll get this uploaded on the YouTube for you. Just do what I say, man. Right. Au revoir.